Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchline, season 2, episode 35.
Bringing really positive vibes today, guys.
Yes, only the best vibes, alright?
We should all be happy right now. My team's not even played. And your team just played?
We just played, and
comfortable win, right? Because it was Coventry, so you should have smashed them.
well, we were 3-0 up after 60 minutes.
Yeah,
we were.
And I'm sure that's how the game finished.
How about no?
Oh, do tell.
Well,
Anthony came on.
It's not his fault.
No, it's not. But it is funny how sometimes when he comes on and then you can see a few goals.
I think it's more he took Garnacho off. That changed the game because he kept Rashford on. Well, he did nothing.
I didn't watch I started watching it the 70th minute onwards.
Yeah.
Because I was training, so I was busy. But
yeah,
talk us through it.
So from the beginning, we start well. We're controlling the game. We've got all the ball. We make a chance here and there, nothing big. McTominay opens the scoring, good move. Cruising. Before half-time, score from a corner. Maguire, unmarked. I'm like, championship defending. Cruising. Come out for the second half. They come out, they're trying to attack a bit. Nothing really happens. Fernandes scores. That's it. Start booking your tickets to Wembley. Start looking at trains and booking work off.
Oh, Ellis Sims has scored.
Oh, good finish.
Yeah.
Good finish. And then they shoot from 40 yards. Loops up. Off Wan-Bissaka's back. Loops up. Onana. loops up. Onana staring. And it goes in.
Oh.
3-2 with 10 minutes to go.
I can't believe it, man.
I couldn't. I was speechless. And I was like, well, that was a matter of time. O'Hare. Who are you?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he's the one who... Oh, no, it wasn't him who had a penalty save.
No.
Sky did, sorry.
Yeah.
That was it. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so then we've done what we've done twice in the last 4 games and conceded a penalty in stoppage time. Great. Do you think it was a penalty?
The penalty... I didn't see it. Because my friend had the stream up, but it wasn't working over Discord. So I wasn't able to look at it because ITV player blocked it. I'll try to describe it to you. So I understand it was like this, right?
Yeah, so Wan-Bissaka slid across and he's crossed it behind and his arm is here. That's it.
Is his body on the floor like he's sliding?
Yeah, he's sliding. So his arm's here, like ready to break his
Yeah,
foot.
I don't think that's a pen. And also when he got a little rattled in the chat. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I predicted you to go to penalties on the last episode.
Yeah, but I think you said Cov would win though.
Maybe. No, I don't think I said that.
We'll check it in a bit, but we'll see.
You said in the chat after, he got so rattled. And I said also in that episode, it's over for you.
Yeah.
And obviously, in our heads, it is over for him. Because they've got a penalty to equalise it to 3-3 in like the fucking 80th minute or whatever.
95th.
Oh, 95th. And I'm thinking... Then you put in the chat and you were like, to Ben's logic, this should be a penalty.
No, there shouldn't be a penalty.
Shouldn't be a penalty. Because, but what was that about? So
that was Chelsea played City on Saturday and the Grealish thing.
That was in a wall.
Yeah, in the wall, but it's really weird because...
Didn't I say that?
No, you said it wasn't because you're like, his hand's by his side. But
yeah.
But the way he did it, it's kind of like a loophole. So he brought his hand back.
Yeah, he's bringing his arm back to his body, but it's blocking it.
You're trying to block it.
It would hit him anyways though, right?
No, if he kept his arm... Because he jumped. You're jumping, you're doing this.
So the ball was going to go through that gap.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
And he brought his arm there. So for me, it looked like a penalty. And it I don't know.
In that fast time, though, you're thinking, my arm is in a natural position, I'm going to bring it back. Even if it doesn't look like it's going, like, you're going to do it anyways. Because you're safe here. If it hits you here, you're safe. Right? Because it's directly against your
If
body.
it's here, you're completely fine.
So I think that's what he was going for.
Maybe.
And the refs understood that, and they contextualised it their own way.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. If you intended to, it's really smart because you're adhering to the rules. But if not... dirty scumbag.
A lot of bad refereeing on this episode.
Oh yeah, no, there is a lot. But anyway, that penalty happens. They score in the 95th minute. And actually,
Crazy limbs.
they actually attacked. I don't know if you remember, they attacked
Bro.
again, and they
Yes,
almost won. At
I
the
know.
End.
They hit the bar and the crossbar.
No, that was an extra time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just to put that out there.
Yeah.
They looked like they were the better team. I know stats they weren't.
For the majority of the game, they were.
I think for like after the 60th minute, probably.
No, even the second half, I'd say that from halftime onwards, they were the better team.
Yeah.
They were, which is so embarrassing.
Really.
It's so embarrassing. But we go to extra time. They're creating more chances. They look dangerous on the counter.
And they threw away a few decent chances actually.
Yeah. They had a few. They put it wide a couple times. Onana made a good save onto the bar. From Sims.
That was good.
That saved the game for us. We also hit the bar though, Fernandez. That was pretty much our only chance of extra time. We there are a few times we attacked, we went there and then we didn't know the ball got stuck between our feet.
Yeah.
It's just the inexperience. Like Højlund, the inexperience. Anthony and Diallo aren't match fit. So like I don't blame these guys. I think we should have started Diallo though. Like he came on and he was doing stuff. Like he was actually making things happen. He was running things. Rashford's useless. But I think overall, I said this is the worst United side I've ever seen.
Wow.
Ever seen. Like this is worse than the Moyes side. It's worse than
Fellaini at striker.
Bro, at least we won like the FA Cup like that.
Damn.
Worse than the Rangnick side with Ronaldo. Like this is up there with the worst side I've ever watched because it's the performances and the results are bad. Usually it's one or the other. Usually it's like with Van Gaal we were controlling games. It was boring. But we couldn't win. So that was why he had to go. With Mourinho, sometimes we'd get results, but the players and behind the scenes, everyone was upset. Now, everyone's upset. We're playing crap football. There's no results. We actually haven't won a game in 90 minutes since March or February. Like, it's really, really bad. And it's embarrassing that I don't actually... All right, we'll finish talking about the game. So we finish extra time. I'm embarrassed. I'm really like, whatever... Actually, wait, I forgot to say, in the 120th minute of extra time, they go forwards, they cross it across the box, and it goes in. 120th minute.
And obviously...
Craziest limbs ever.
Our group chat exploded.
It did.
Obviously.
It did. But I wasn't there for that one. I was there for the 3-3.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the 4-3.
Yeah, he decided he wasn't going to witness the next one.
I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it.
Walk me through your thoughts as, one, he gets played through on the left-hand side, then slides it across the box, and then he taps it in. By the way, where the fuck is Wan-Bissaka going? Where is he going? He's lost. He's lost.
He's lost. He's in Sharjah. What is in Sharjah?
Where is he?
I've not... Honestly, the defense...
What happened to this guy? He came back from injury.
Defense,
He's been fucking horrible.
The whole defense has been exposed. And there's no structure. Again, Ten Hag and his subs. I think when he took Garnacho off, it was a stupid decision, and he left Rashford on. To leave McTominay on and take Mainu off. So you're bringing our two most effective players off when we need to see the game out.
He took Mainu off.
When we need to see the game out. And honestly, that went in. But long before, when we conceded 2, I was already thinking the writing's on the wall for Ten Hag. Because you can't do that against Coventry. 3-0 up. And you've got us... Even when we were on the brink, 3-2, I was like, this is a disgrace.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that. But yeah, they score in the 120th minute, and I'm like, yeah, fair. Like literally, I'm not even mad anymore. I was mad at the 3-3. I was like, they've outplayed us.
Yeah.
But we got saved by the bell, and the bell was called VAR.
The bell was called VAR.
It was, and it wasn't offside.
It was not.
It was not offside. That
his boot. They drew the line, and it went over his shoe.
It went over his shoe.
It went over his shoe. That is insane. To do that in a semi-final of the FA Cup as well. Just like, what are they thinking?
Biggest stroke of luck. I thought it was onside. I thought they were really hard done by it. It's really unfortunate.
And also, in that situation where it is so close, I think you have to give the benefit to the attacking side.
If it's level...
If it's like that, like it was...
It
was on top of the line.
That's the rule. If it's level, it's on. That's the rule, but... They will look for any reason to give it off. Yeah. That's why, because when they go to VAR, they're like finding they'll draw it from here, they'll draw it from here, they'll draw it from everywhere to try and see if it's offside.
I think Coventry fans should feel really hard done by that decision.
They should be proud.
Oh, I said even if they lose in penalties, they should feel really proud. I thought they deserved to win the game. But I also think that they should feel really hard done.
Yeah,
by
the
by
offside
officials.
was. That's what I genuinely think the semi-automated offsides is a game changer. I think that's huge. It's going to be the biggest change to football since goal line tech.
Yeah.
Because with these offsides, it just quick, like literally that would take like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah, onside or offside, and they'll show you straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, tough. We go to penalties. I'm not feeling confident because we haven't. United in general don't have a good history with penalties. We won a few, but I just didn't have much faith. But we missed the first one. Casemiro did a Bernardo Silva.
I said to Charlie, I said that's the worst penalty.
That's
worse than Bernardo Silva.
Even his run-up was tired. He was like, I was like, do you
And I
even want to
can't
take
believe
it?
they let him take the first penalty.
Yeah,
Let Fernandez take
Yeah.
the penalty to set the tone.
for me, the best one has to go
And
first.
Charlie said, no, Fernandez will go fifth.
Like,
Why would you send him fifth?
He went fourth. It's
Yeah, he
so
went fourth.
weird. I don't understand.
I don't think there's a structure there.
No, it was.
I don't think there's a structure.
He might have gone. Who wants to take one?
Who took the second one?
Dalot. Which he's good at penalties.
Fair enough. I
He's good
mean,
at
yeah, he
penalties.
scored a good penalty.
Ericsson is good at penalties. Fernandez. Everyone.
By the
after
way,
him was good at
Kafun,
penalties.
one of our friends, predicted 4-2.
To us.
No, he just said 4-2. 4-2, watch. 4-2 on penalties. And he was right.
I didn't see.
Obviously, he was intending it the other way.
Yeah.
around, but
I didn't see.
no,
that.
it was on Discord.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just
mean,
going to double check that this is recording. We have to make sure.
Yeah, it's
Otherwise,
recording.
you know,
It's recording.
we want to make sure we give the best content to everybody. We should really hire somebody to be back there. That's what I would say.
We should have Lewis Bowden over
Get
there.
her. Get here. Get on the cameras.
Operating the camera. Yeah, so then they miss a penalty. Onana, good save. And we're back in it all of a
Yeah.
sudden. And then the next one, it's really weird. I literally hadn't spoken. I hadn't spoken in like, I was watching it with my girlfriend. I didn't speak. And I just looked up her and I was like, that's a Champions League winning goalkeeper. That's a championship player. The pressure's on him. Over the bar. And he kicked it over the bar.
Yeah.
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
And I actually celebrated that only for myself because I was like, I'm psychic. So
No,
that-
it was a terrible penalty from the Coventry player.
you could tell he was a bit shaky.
Yeah, I saw before, I was like,
Yeah.
this is the one.
Ben Sheaf. Oh, his name's
Terrible.
Ben. What a
Oh.
choker.
Choke artist? All Ben's are choke artists, apparently.
Apparently. Your words, not mine. So then, yeah, he skies it, and then Hoyland puts it away. He goes away celebrating. No one joins him because it's a disgrace. Onana celebrating as well, but like realistically, everyone on the halfway line not happy with the result. Fernandez and Maguire in the post-match interview not happy
I
at all.
didn't see it, yeah.
They're both like, yeah, Man United, this isn't good enough. But like, I hear this every week.
How many times have we heard that from Onana, though?
No, it's Fernandez. It's Fernandez.
I think he said Onana and
No, Onana was celebrating.
Oh,
Maguire and Fernandez.
I've heard that from Onana, like, this is not acceptable. We have Manchester United. We need to give better to
He
the
actually said
fans.
it recently.
Yeah,
He said it like before the game.
But it's just AI response.
It's yeah. I mean, you do expect more. It is a disgrace, and I do think now, unless something, I say it every week, but unless we get like fifth or sixth and win the FA Cup, maybe Ten Hag stays. But I think that performance, I think he's gone.
No, he's gone.
I think he's gone.
He's gone.
I think it's done this
And
year.
I think he's gone after the final.
Yeah. I think it's
I
like.
don't even think they wait till the end of the season.
I think it's like Van Gaal. It's like he'll know he's
Yeah.
gonna get sacked.
Yeah.
But listen, his decision making in the past few months, I think he's just cracked under the pressure because this is not the same manager I saw last season. Some managers can't take the pressure. United's the biggest job in the world. You're so scrutinized. When you mess up once, you got to get back up quickly.
Yeah.
Because you see, this guy got hit once and he stayed down
And
there.
he's just not. He's not bounced back.
No.
Since that first season.
No. And it is also an indictment on the club. Like, the structure around him hasn't supported him the way they should have done. So it's everything. So I'm happy that we're restructuring everything. Hopefully it's different next season. But now, at least we have a final to... I'm not even going to say look forward to watch.
Yeah.
We have a final to watch this season.
It's not going to be a great game.
Against
I
City.
mean, they struggled to score against Chelsea.
Yeah, we can just hope that they'll still be tired by then. Because
Yeah.
if they... Oh, no, they're not in the Champions League. Yeah, we're screwed, man.
Of course.
Basically, we're screwed.
Of course, it's a repeat of last year.
Yeah.
They're gonna destroy you.
I felt more confident last year, though, because we were all right last year.
Yeah, and then they scored within like 30 seconds.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that's United through. Never felt this dejected after making a final, but let's move on. So this week has been a very fine week of hate watch. I think for all of us, it's been a good hate watch.
Well,
week.
my team hasn't played, so all I've been doing is hate watching.
You have to respect it.
No, I mean, if I'm one thing, it's a hater.
It's
That
true.
is true.
This is true.
It's always been that
Number
way.
one hater.
Yeah.
And we've had several games to hate on this week. Which one did you want to start with?
Should we go chronologically?
Let's go. So, City.
Leicester.
Oh, Leicester. Well,
City? The real City, right?
Of Leicester, Coventry, Stoke,
Yeah.
and then Manchester. Sorry, Manchester City.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you see the empty first row in the Etihad?
I didn't. No,
behind the goal?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm sure that there was traffic.
My shocked face.
I'm sure there was traffic.
Yeah.
It's completely empty.
Yeah.
Stadium empty. But they had the second leg against Real Madrid. What did you say for the prediction? What did you say?
I said they'd fucking smash Real Madrid at home,
Yes.
as they did last year.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say is Ancelotti has got world-beating players running for him. Not in a sense like it's like Mbappe in the PSG team who is like lazy and doesn't track. Like he's got like Vinny, Rodrigo, Bellingham, hard running.
Valverde,
workhorse, doing a lot of hard running to play the way they play, and he's up there, definitely top 3 managers in the world, probably second best manager in the world right now.
Yeah, no, he's been doing it since the 90s.
Well, I mean, right now he's probably the best manager in the world because they're going to win the Champions League.
And La Liga. I mean, bro, this guy's been doing it since the 90s. He's still here. He's a legend. He's a proper legend. But, I mean, back to the predictions though. What did I say?
You said that Madrid could win.
I did. I said 1-1 into extra time. But the next part I got right. I said they'd win through a penalty in extra time. So I was half right.
Yeah.
I was half right. So Real Madrid won on penalties and...
well, Bernardo Silva's shocking penalty. It was...
What was that?
What a choke moment.
Did you see that apparently Kepa told Lunin about it? Because he did it against him in the Carabao Cup final last year.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because he put it down the middle. Because I remember some psychologists talked about it recently and I think it went viral and everyone saw it. That's also why Casemiro missed. They were like, on the first penalty, just stand in the middle. The keeper should just stand in the middle because a lot of players have clocked on that the keeper has to dive.
Yeah.
So just stand in the middle. And even if they score, they're a bit unnerved because they're like, oh, he's like willing to do that so early on.
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
So keepers are doing it more, and that's why Casemiro missed, and that's why Silva missed. So it's, I mean,
and Silva's not a bum.
No, he's not. He's a great player. He's not a bum, but it's just like
it's just a poor penalty.
Yeah, it was a very poor penalty, but it's set the tone for City, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Casemiro was missing as well when I saw him walk up. He didn't look confident at all.
No, he didn't. He didn't. But City, surprising. I thought they'd win at home.
I thought so.
But bro, how many chances though? De Bruyne skied it. Yeah. I mean, he scored the goal, fair play. Obviously, Real Madrid get the early goal. De Bruyne equalizes right before the 90th, and they just can't get another. And with 30 minutes to go, Haaland and De Bruyne are like need to come off. And I asked you for your opinion. You said they might be injured. Yeah. For me, even if it's unless your knee is dislocated, or you've ruptured your ACL, or your leg is broken, 30 minutes in a Champions League quarter-final to potentially get back-to-back trebles, play.
One thing I will say is that I don't think when you asked me that question, I deeped that it was the Champions League semi-final.
Quarter-final, yeah.
Like, you have no bigger game than that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to save yourself for? Unless they're not fit, then...
Well, they clearly are, both of them.
I don't know.
Well, actually, no. Haaland, I think, picked up an injury. He's injured. He didn't play against Chelsea. De Bruyne played 90 against Chelsea.
Yeah.
So he was fine. So they both came off. For me, if Fernandez did that, but he didn't. Against Liverpool, he played with a cramp in centre-back. So I won't doubt that. But if like Rashford did that, my head would be on Jupiter. But yeah, I don't know. Just expect more from the players. So it's a bit of a joke.
You have to say, what a trouble.
What a trouble. What I mean, you did predict it the way they did.
I think that was the logical prediction. To be fair.
No, I backed it too. I said it's probably going to happen again. I mean, it's but if there was one team to stop them, it is Real Madrid. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what that is. Grealish. Soulless. I don't know what he did.
Soulless.
He did something. Oh, that clip of him on the wing doing this.
Oh,
and then
my
passing
God.
it backwards.
Yeah, all of this. You're right, soulless.
Yeah,
all
that's
of this soul and like talent's been drained out of him to be turned into this robot left winger that just makes like a darting run, stop, look to his right, pass it into Bernardo Silva or Foden or somebody in the middle.
Yeah.
And then draw the defender away. That's his job, drawing people away.
It's so boring, and it's not how football was intended to be played. Like, Grealish used to be... I mean, we just need to think about 2 or 3 years ago. This guy was one of the most exciting players in the league.
Yeah, and like 100 million at the time, probably a little bit too much, but at the time, probably wasn't far off. He was like the next... If he went to United... probably would be a different story.
It made more sense for him to go United, and we got Sancho that summer. Sancho to a City.
Yeah.
Because he would have done that. He would have been in the system, but... I don't like Sancho. I'm happy he's rotting. Well, I say rotting. He's in the semi-final of the Champions
Living his best life. Yeah.
I hope we get some money for him. But yeah, I mean,
You're not going to get anything for that boy.
No, if Dortmund won him, we'll get money.
What do you? How much do you think you're going to spend this summer? Thinking about what you have to sell as well.
100. I think after selling, probably 100.
Can I tell you what Goldbridge said?
What?
400.
This guy.
He said they're going to sell Maguire for 40 million.
What?
40 million. Said they're going to sell Ericsson for 5 million. How is this adding up? What is the math here? I don't understand. He's and I hate the fact that he is in a position where he has influence, because he influences
really
the youth of today when it comes to football to think the way he thinks.
It's really annoying, because from the outside looking in, if you're just on social media and you're not into it, you think he's the voice of Man United.
Yes, yeah, that is. I used to think that. I used to think everything he said about Man United was what all the fans thought.
Yeah, but it's not. Like, there are all these people skew, except for Arsenal. They're all deluded. But other clubs have these people that just skew it so far. And then they get like all the kids who are the loudest on social media to start tweeting all this nonsense. So 400 million. Nah, man. I think we get like 1, if we're lucky, 2 marquee signings. But I think it'll be 1. I think we'll get a striker, and maybe a young defender. Like, I think those are the 2 big signings. And then I want us to promote from within. I don't want to keep signing people. I want us to get the youth coming up. If we've got any, like half the player of Manu waiting on the sidelines, bring him in. I want to see more of that. But
he brought on
Forsen. Yeah, Forsen. Yeah. Forsen's alright. Don't know if he has what it takes to make it at the top, but he was okay. He didn't do anything wrong. He had a couple shots. But yeah, I don't know. A lot needs to be done this summer, and I think it's more to do with the board. I'm focusing on that this summer. If we can restructure everything, that will set us for a few years.
Yeah.
And if you give us Dan Ashworth, that would be nice.
You'll get him. You'll get him.
In 2 years. Yeah. No, I think we'll get him this summer.
No, like, you'll get him this summer. Probably.
You've started looking.
We started negotiating with you as well.
Yeah.
I think 20 million.
It's crazy.
It's crazy for a sporting guy. No, but you know why? It's because of how good he's done at Newcastle. Yeah. Like, he can literally just be like, relegation, Champions League, that's what I bring.
Yeah, no.
20 million, pay it or leave it, you know? It's not him saying that. It is Newcastle saying that because they hold his contract. But they're in their rights to say that, I think.
It's just annoying.
It's just a crazy price tag.
20 million for a director.
Yeah.
Is insane.
Yeah, it is pretty
That's
crazy.
like how much we paid Mourinho to sack him. Paid him something like in the teens and millions.
Did you see Mourinho say he was ready to go and get managing straight away?
Here we go. Newcastle.
I love Newcastle.
You'd still take him though.
Yeah, not right now. I'd give Eddie Howe another season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the logical thing.
Yeah.
Logical thing to say.
Eddie Howe with Tonali, Joelinton, and Bruno in the midfield if they stay fit.
We'll see you next year.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
I know I'm gonna get excited in the summer as well.
Yeah, and we're gonna sign probably a right winger, a striker, and a centre back.
Which right winger would you sign?
Oh. That's a good shout, actually. I quite like, what's his name? Rafinha. I quite like, we've been linked with him a few times.
For Barcelona?
Yeah. We were linked with him last year.
The Barcelona fans don't like him, though.
Bring him back to the Premier League.
I think it's his work
rate. I'd take Mavadidi as well. from Leicester.
Yeah, there's a left winger. So you have 3
Yeah,
left
but
wingers.
Gordon can play on the right.
That's true.
Yeah, and then it's Mamadidi and Barnes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like Rafinha. I want someone who can be the opposite of Barnes if Barnes is playing, because Barnes has like the highest percentage of 1-2s. It's like his game.
Yeah.
He's like the highest percentage of 1-2s and then converted chances afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like his thing.
He's direct.
Yeah. I want the opposite of that on the right hand side. I want like an Adama Traore on the right hand side.
That's not Rafinha. Rafinha's a skilled.
No,
skinny.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I want I want ASM back. That's what I want.
It's not gonna happen.
Bro, I miss ASM, man. Like, I miss the the feeling you'd get when he got the ball.
Yeah, because anything can happen. Isn't it?
That thing.
Bro, he had Pep on his knee, bro.
Yeah, I think that's a legendary football.
I think it's
moment.
hilarious.
I think that's
legendary. Okay, I was say
that's an iconic moment.
It's like I don't know. It's not prime Barclays. It's the era after, whatever you want to call this.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
This is not. I mean, what would you even call this era? 115 charges.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, I mean
that. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say as well. You know, they're doing some documentary on Guardiola. I don't know if it's on Sky or something, but like the people are like, he made football beautiful. Did he?
Oh.
He made it.
Maybe at
boring.
Barcelona.
At Barcelona, yeah, but that's because you had Xavi, Iniesta, Messi.
Yeah.
That tends to help.
Yeah.
But at City, like, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're very good. But have you ever sat a City game and watched a City game and like, wow, this is football?
I mean, to be fair, that Champions League game at Madrid, I was like, wow, this is...
For City?
Yeah, I was like...
I was thinking it about Madrid. I was thinking how they were playing.
I think
like,
Madrid made them play like that, but they were playing like that, you know?
That's the thing. I think they have the potential to be more entertaining. But obviously, I don't think Guardiola wants that.
Because it's risky.
It's risky, but that's football.
Yeah.
You should be risky. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up on Fergie, because like he'd always risk things, and when it pays off, it's like winning. I don't know if you gamble.
It's winning again.
Yeah,
it's like winning twice.
It's like, oh my gosh, gambled, like putting a defender up front, and the defender scores a winner. It's like, oh wow.
Laney?
That name gives me PTSD.
Moisey tried it.
I used to hate him so much. But back to our hate watch.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
They have the best young coach in the world. They have They have the best defense in the world. The best centre back. The best centre back pairing in Premier League history.
Some would say.
The best attacking midfielder and the best right winger in the league. Oh, sorry, right winger in the world.
Some would say.
And they have the best utility player in the world in Havertz, who's an inverted midfielder.
Some would say.
But what did they do in their second leg against second place in the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich? They've been crap. The worst Bayern Munich team we've seen since the 2000s.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wenger calling. Get back in the office.
Okay, I'll come back.
Can you imagine if Wenger was like, I'd be open to an Arsenal return?
That would be hilarious. He shut it down straight away.
Really?
Because of how he was treated at the end.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Wenger
out. By the fans?
Yeah. But Arsenal lost 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Joshua Kimmich. With a great header.
Yeah.
And great performance from Saka. 0 shots, 0
0 chances created, 0 dribbles.
0 dribbles, nothing.
But 1 successful limp. You have to say, what a world-class right winger.
I love watching the Limpsons.
Play Jared Bowen.
You know what?
Play him.
You know what?
Play him on the right hand side.
You know what? Play Jared Bowen.
He is. He's joined. He's joined. Finally.
And you know what's mad? West Ham are in really bad form right now.
Yeah.
But Bowen's still doing bits. Like he's still making things happen.
Better than Saka.
Yeah. Against Bayer Leverkusen, which West Ham also got knocked out of. Unlucky, but Bowen was creating chances.
I've never seen Saka show up in a big game. I've never seen Saka show up in a big game.
You're going to start a dialogue.
He can stat pad against Burnley and Newcastle all he wants.
Not calling yourself a big team?
We're a big team, but we're going through. I can say this, we're the ninth biggest team in England for trophies.
Oh yeah.
Think about that. We've never won a major trophy since 1960.
Yeah.
And that cup's not even around anymore. That was a joke cup. It's basically the Audi Cup. That's what the equivalent of it was. The something Fairs Cup.
Oh, that's a League Cup. Because they used
Yeah.
to call it. It used to be called the Rumbelows.
The Rumbelows.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the League Cup used to be a joke.
Befuddled.
The Rumbelows. Yeah, respect the Rumbelows.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we're the ninth biggest team in England.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Top 10, I'm happy with that.
That's fair.
But it's only going to get better.
No,
Also, St James's Park being renovated, plans as we speak.
Good.
And did you see the photo of the kit that I sent?
Looks nice.
Looks nice.
I like it.
Oh, the Adidas
I
stripes
like it.
down the leg.
Join us.
Yes.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adidas make the best kits.
They
I've
do,
always
yeah.
believed that.
Yeah. And also, I like the retro kits. Have you seen the idea for the leak for the second kit? The maroon and blue.
Oh yeah.
Horizontal.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, it's when you get Adidas, it's cool because like this came out last year. They remade a '90s kit, so
Yeah.
if they do that for the brown ale,
Come. Literally, just come.
but back to Bukayo Saka.
Yes.
Absolute crap.
What's her name? That female pundit.
Enialuko.
That's who played against Bayern Munich. Enialuko.
They did nothing. Odegaard had like a couple speculative shots. Neuer back being Neuer. Like I missed this guy, and that's why I'm saying for the Euros you can't write Germany off.
Yeah.
They're cooking a bit, especially with
A little bit.
Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Because half of that team will be in the Germany squad.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, the funniest part I think about the Arsenal game was the fact that everyone, us included, laughed when they signed Eric Dyer. He played 90 minutes and he kept a clean sheet against the best team in Europe on paper.
He looked really good. He looked really good that game.
What are you going to say now?
No, I mean, he made Saliba and Gabriel look a bit shit that game, to be honest with how... I saw him. A player's coming to slide tackle him, flicked it over him, jumped over, and then kept going and passed the ball.
That's crazy.
I was like, holy shit. What the fuck is in the water in Germany right now?
It's crazy. He's proved all the haters wrong.
And he was shit in the Premier League.
No, he was at Tottenham,
For
but
Tottenham, he was awful.
I think it's just confidence. Some players are like that when you get confidence.
Yeah.
In which case, I think if he maintains this to the end of the season, why not get called up for the Euros? Because he's played in that squad as well.
I don't mind it. You know,
he's played
as long as he keeps that level up.
And he knows everyone, and Southgate likes him, so he probably will get paid actually.
Good point.
But yeah, in his post-match interview, he said "nice" about 9 times.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, very nice.
It feels to be
Nice.
Arsenal.
Really, really nice. Yeah, quite nice actually. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, all the Arsenal fans, and you still get knocked out by 2 Tottenham players.
Yeah.
What a
That's
Champions
insane.
League semi-final
So,
since 2006 for you?
Oh, who's going to win the Champions League, Josh?
That's a good question because now it's open.
Yeah.
You got Real Madrid, you got Bayern Munich,
I never
you
thought
got
Bayern-
PSG, and you got Dortmund.
I never thought Bayern could beat City. I think they could beat Madrid.
I think they can.
Cancer ball.
I think they can, but
I think they can beat Madrid.
I don't think they do.
Mm.
I think Real Madrid. There's something with them in the Champions League.
Yeah,
They all
I know.
just find a
I
way.
feel like they have an aura right now.
Yeah.
They have an aura.
This is
about
exactly
them.
why Bellingham went there. This is why I told you Bellingham will go there
Yeah.
and win the Champions League.
Well, Mbappe's going to go there next year.
And then it's
in
over.
summer, sorry, I should
Yeah.
say. And then it really is over, yeah.
It literally is. I think Mbappe is going to fight for it. I think the final will be... Was it PSG Madrid? I can't remember if they're on the same side. Oh, it
I'd
is.
love
it is,
Dortmund
isn't
to
it?
get to the final. That'd be sick.
Oh, I'd love Dortmund to get to the final, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, so Bayern, Madrid, and then Dortmund, PSG. So I think it's Madrid, PSG final. Has to be.
Bayern, Madrid, Dortmund, PSG. Dortmund against PSG?
Yeah.
Yeah, PSG beat them once and drew against them in the group stage.
In the groups, yeah.
So, not like confident as a Dortmund fan going into that one,
No.
to be fair.
I think as a Dortmund fan, you should be happy you've made the semis. You've overachieved.
Semis is, that is 100% overachieving, especially for their league performance.
They're 5th.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I good on them. Good on them. But the only
That
issue
should
is
be us.
the only issue is because of how well.
Should be us.
Yeah, they were saying like if that penalty wasn't given, it would be Newcastle there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not in the semis, but in the quarterfinal or the knockout stages.
No, quarters we would have made for sure.
Yeah, quarters.
Yeah. And then it's just like, oh, can you beat Barcelona?
Yeah. Oh no, they played Atletico, Dortmund. Oh, you're talking about PSG?
PSG.
Oh yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah. Oh my God. Newcastle versus Barcelona. Can you imagine that? Oh.
You were robbed.
I remember when we beat them 5-1. I didn't watch it. I
Watch
wasn't
the
alive.
highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. That is.
But that's the thing. That's the fine margins. That's what you're gonna do.
No, it's just bad refereeing.
No, I know, but like that's the thing. Like literally, if you just got a good referee on that day, you might have been in the knockouts.
Yeah.
But then, and at the same time, you would probably be 10th or 11th right now.
Yeah.
But would you trade your season right now for that? If I was like, you can get a quarterfinal with Barcelona, but I'm not telling you if you win that.
Yeah, I take it.
Oh
To
yeah.
be in the semi-finals of the Champions League, if we would have beat Barcelona, you can't pass.
You
that
probably
up.
would have painted your face like Lewis Bowden did.
Oh yeah. Especially since back in the UK.
Yeah.
Would have done that for sure. Yeah.
I would have. No, that would have been a good game to watch.
I would have probably tripped up to Newcastle for the game. To be fair, to watch it in the pub, in the pubs around there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Oh well.
What can you do?
Next season
Inshallah.
in the conference?
Nah, you'll get Europa. I
Maybe.
think. Or Chelsea. Both actually. Yeah, because of how well Bundesliga teams are doing. Because there's 2 in the
They're
Champions
going to
League
get the
semi-finals.
Champions League spot.
And Leverkusen, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Aston Villa win all the
yeah.
games, and then all the German teams lose all their games, so they can't even win a leg.
Damn.
That's I think it's 1.1% chance England get the.
Here we go. Watch this space.
It's just not happening.
No.
We've missed out this year,
It's
but
okay.
it's all right. But it does mean that it'll be 5th, 6th Europa, 7th conference, which means there's a chance we miss out on everything. Which actually I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind it either for Newcastle, to be fair. And I did say, decent Champions League run, 8th in the trophy. Missed out on the trophy. I thought we had a really good go at the Champions League for where we're at right now, especially with the injuries. And obviously, we did enough to go through. We were just it was stolen from us.
Yeah.
And I would be happy with a top 8 finish.
Yeah.
I don't really need the congestion next year.
Yeah.
Give me a season where, we've just had that Adidas deal. Give me a season where we can cement the players into the new players into a playing style like Tonali's barely played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he'd barely trained before playing the few games that he had done.
True.
So give the new players coming in this summer a chance to cement in. Tonali a chance to get back into it. Get Barnes starting, I think, more consistently now with Gordon. We need a striker as well because we're probably going to sell Wilson.
Yeah.
So we'll be on the look for a new striker.
There's a lot this time. I think even we'd benefit from no Europe, but I want Chelsea to get Europa because I think they will suffer next year. They will suffer so much.
Well, Chelsea probably going to sign big as well in.
Yeah, that's all they've been doing. They can keep doing this.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep going. But yeah, so other games in Europe, Liverpool got knocked out as expected after losing the first leg. West Ham got knocked out by Leverkusen. Yeah, put Bowen cooked because he did. He's their best player. He did so well. He did so well in that game. I think he got the assist for the goal. Really good. I think he should be starting for England.
He's joined us.
Villa through to the semi-final of the conference. Good for England if they can actually do that. But I don't know if it'll affect the top 4 push. But we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. The other FA Cup semi-final, which we didn't even talk about, Chelsea lost to City, and Nicholas Jackson, you
fraud!
You're a disgrace.
How are you a footballer?
How did he score a hat trick?
Well, that was a fucking.
It was the worst hat trick.
Worst hat trick I've ever seen in my life. Actually, no, I take that back. Palmer's hat trick was worse than Nicholas Jackson's hat trick.
The one against Everton or us.
I don't know. It was like 2 penalties and a goal.
The one he scored 4.
Yeah.
No, that was a good hat trick because he scored from he did a 1-2. He dribbled past a few and he scored. That was one of them.
Yeah, but
I think
all of Jackson's goals were in open play.
Yeah.
I just rate that more than fucking Palmer.
This Palmer hate is insane. I was hearing,
Chinless fuck.
You know what?
Honestly.
You know what? I heard someone.
No, let me fucking cut you off. You know what I fucking heard about, right? He was when he moved to London, when he moved to Chelsea.
Yeah.
They said that he had to hire a personal assistant because he doesn't know how to cook for himself, and he doesn't know how to do his own laundry.
Yeah.
Chinless.
City Academy, man.
John.
They probably got cooks and cleaners and stuff. But yeah, I mean that's how it is. He's a United fan as well.
Yeah, league.
Another reason for you to hate
even more
him.
leaky.
I heard someone say he reminds me of Phil Foden, and he has the same ceiling. I heard that. I think the commentator actually said that, so it's not like an idiot. I think.
Holy shit! What a terrible take. That's awful.
I don't think he's got. I think Foden's different. I think he's favourite to get PFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
But Palmer's probably going to be up for that and Young Player. I think you'll get Young Player. I think that's fair.
Could do.
But yeah, man, like he's having a really good season. I rate him a lot. I think his ceiling's really high. I think he has a potential to be world class one day. But I don't know. He's had
potential to be world class.
Okay, this is not the same. Palmer's actually doing. He's got 20 goals in the league.
Like fucking.
All right, 11. All right,
12 or something.
9. 11 open play goals in your first proper season as a senior footballer is really good. In my opinion,
it's pretty easy to stand out in that.
Oh
team.
my days!
I think that a lot of players would stand out in that Chelsea team.
But no one is. You've got Enzo Fernandez who won the World Cup 2 years ago and he's invisible. Caicedo had a great season last year and he's invisible.
Yeah, but that just shows one season doesn't mean anything.
This guy...
tell me.
He's got an answer for everything.
Caicedo, last year, was great,
He was
right?
great, he was great. Yeah,
Look at him now, he's shit.
Yeah.
He's fucking shit. And that's what I'm saying. This season, Palmer might be great. But last podcast, I said, next season will not be the same thing. It will not be the same thing.
I disagree. I think he's a great player.
I said this about Erling Haaland last year as well. I said Erling Haaland will not keep that same level up. Here we are now, nearly at the end of the season, and he's not done that. He's not kept the same level up.
Invisible in the Madrid game. Didn't even say he was invisible. Obviously he was invisible.
And he goes missing in the games that matter most.
Yeah, he does. He does.
So, listen, watch this space. You know, we'll save this clip. We'll come back next year when next league starts.
I think Palmer's a great player.
And then he gets injured in the first game of the season. ACL tear.
All right, well then, that's not his fault if that happened. Oh, that's crazy.
Me wishing that ACL tear is crazy.
Moving on. Yeah, so Nicholas Jackson had like 3 chances to score. I think he should have put one away. Chilwell had that chance where he broke away and he waited too long to cross it in. And in the end, City get a goal 5 minutes from time. Chelsea should have been in the final. They had so many the City team just played 120 minutes 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And there was a clip of Enzo Fernandez getting outrun by the City midfield.
Wow.
And he hasn't played in a week.
Yeah.
Like, it says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot.
And then I remember when he celebrated after that free kick and he was like, I'm here to stay.
He did that at Benfica and then left. Nothing, honestly.
Literally.
But I remember telling Charlie, it's different.
What is that noise?
Someone play Mario in real life? Getting coins?
Oh. Anyways, last week.
Not many Premier League games this week. Arsenal, Liverpool won, keeping the pressure on City, who play Brighton away. That's not an easy game.
No.
Midweek. So we can... do you want to talk about Forest a bit?
Oh, we can quickly go over
So
that.
Forest lost to Everton 2-0. But they got robbed of a few penalties. 3 penalties. And
that's a lot of penalties.
It's a lot. And on social media now, it's becoming... People have got all these clips of how many times they've been robbed of things in the season. One of the players got a red card for a perfectly fine tackle. So many penalty shouts have been waved off. And I know it's like, it's just luck. You can't rely on luck. If you're a relegation battling team, these things matter. Like today, if they got a penalty at 1-0, they draw. Everton are still in the battle. Now, Everton have gone 4 points clear of them. They've just got to battle it out with Luton and Burnley now.
Yeah.
And it's so tough because they might go down. And that'll put the club in trouble because of just how much they've bought recently. They got Gibbs White.
Invested a lot into the...
Gibbs White was like 40 million.
40? Jesus.
Oh, you know what? That's a player I want though. If Gibbs White's up for grabs,
we're linked with him.
I really like him. He plays... I wouldn't say like ASM, but if ASM was a bit stronger and an attacking mid, like his movements and his skills and how sharp he moves, it's like that. I really like watching him play, and it's really annoying because you're probably gonna get him. I don't think we're gonna get him.
Yeah.
We've got Mount and Fernandez, which clearly is doing so well right now.
Eriksen.
Eriksen's so washed now.
You guys wanted Caicedo as well.
Thank
All
God.
it takes them is All it takes is one good season now to be signed to a top 5 team.
Yeah, it's because
crazy.
you have the fear of missing out because like Liverpool got Van Dijk and it worked out for them, but now there's a lot more misses than hits because a few years ago they were all hits. Richarlison, he's okay this season until he got injured. Crap last year.
Yeah, really bad.
But
Werner.
yeah,
Werner's signed for Chelsea.
he's still not doing that good at Tottenham. He's doing okay.
Doing alright, yeah.
Yeah, he's alright. He's doing
alright.
But yeah, so that basically refereeing in the Premier League, shock, not consistent.
Yeah.
And it might cost Forest a place, which really sucks. But that makes the relegation battle interesting.
I quite like Forest in the Premier League.
Me too.
I don't want them to go down.
No, me too. Their history, they've won back-to-back European Cups. Like no other English, I think maybe Liverpool did that, but like barely any other English teams have done that.
Yeah.
Like that's history right there. And Roy Keane used to play for them.
Oh, respect Roy Keane.
Respect, to be fair.
Don't be kidded by all that.
But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's happened in the last week. So we'll move on. We've got a few games to predict because we've got midweek games and weekend games. So the first game is actually day after tomorrow, and it's Arsenal against Chelsea.
Ooh, I'm at the Emirates.
Yep.
3-3.
I was gonna say 2-2. I was gonna say 2-2.
I was gonna say 2-2 as well, but I thought
it's gonna be interesting.
I thought 3-3 is more likely.
I think it'll be a good.
Chelsea leaked goals, obviously.
It'll be an interesting watch. It'll be a good watch.
And obviously they've just had a really good. Well, I say good performance. They had a performance of. They had a performance where they tried.
Chelsea
against City.
Yeah.
They tried.
They defended quite well, I think. Because they didn't start Sassy. They defended quite well. So Arsenal, Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-2 for that one.
Yeah,
we're both saying draw. Palace, Newcastle.
We win. In the past, I think since 2024, we are second in the league on form.
This year.
Yeah.
You do know Palace just won 5-2 and
against
West Ham. And then beat Liverpool.
Did you see what we did to West Ham, mate?
Okay. What, beat them in the last minute?
No. Callum Wilson giving it the...
Oh, wait. Who did you do that in the last minute then? That was West Ham as well.
Yeah.
The 4-3, yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be quite close. Palace are in really good form. All of their attackers are cooking. Eze, Mateta, and Olise all cooked. They all were involved in the 5 goals.
We're in really good form right now as well. So...
They're at home. I'm good.
Yeah, we travel. We got good travelling fans. They've not got a great home atmosphere. Crystal Palace.
2-1.
Crystal Palace.
2-0. 2-1. No, Isaac will score. 2-1. Yeah, Palace, Eze, and Elise.
Isaac to cook.
With 1 goal.
1-0. 1-0.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. United, Sheffield.
No.
Here.
Yeah, you win.
I think we win.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Well, if VAR steals another small team from beating Manchester United again, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll take it. I'm going to say
Jamchester United, jammiest team in the world.
Jamchester. I want to say 3-2. 3-2.
You concede 2 to Sheffield.
Yeah, we conceded 3 to Coventry. Why can't we concede 2 to Sheffield?
Oh, respect Ellis Sims.
I think they've got McBurney, Brereton Diaz, Gustavo Hamer. Scary.
Interesting.
Brighton City.
Yeah.
Then at the weekend, West Ham Liverpool. Liverpool win.
Liverpool, yeah.
United Burnley. We win. 3-2 again.
Again.
You play Sheffield at home.
Come on now.
I hope Isaac could.
What did we do last time?
I hope Isaac
away.
Yeah, that's true.
8-0.
That's true. Imagine that.
We'll get some goals from there, bring them back.
Oh yeah, Newcastle win. Villa Chelsea.
4-0, I say.
Whew. Yeah, I'll say 3-0. 3-0 for you. Villa against Chelsea.
Villa. Coming off a lovely little Europa win.
I'm going Chelsea.
Ooh, so it's going to be a battle for fucking 6th place between me, you, and so between Newcastle, Man United, and Chelsea. After they were fucking 12th.
Yeah, I know. They've hit form.
Fair play, they did hit form.
And congestion as well, because they got knocked out. Well, actually, they didn't get knocked out of the FA Cup, but like...
And also they didn't have any European games.
No European at all, and...
half their team are like from...
Yeah.
Half their team are from nations that don't have a lot of friendlies going on. So...
No, it's true. And that's why they'll catch up. And I think Villa will also be tired, so they'll beat Villa. Tottenham against Arsenal. At Tottenham Stadium.
I think Tottenham could do it over them, you know. I
think Tottenham might do I'm gonna go Tottenham.
Sonny to cook.
2-1. 2-1. I'm gonna go Madison to cook. Son is, I don't know what happened to this guy. He's invisible right
He's
now.
coming back. He's coming back. Trust me.
We'll see.
I spoke to him earlier. He told me he's coming back.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Forest City. Yeah, City. I'm gonna actually. No, City will cook. I don't think City drop points till the end of the season.
Morgan Gibbs White to score.
Forest need to win more than anything.
Yeah.
Like they're 1 point clear of relegation. Like, if they could like just draw against City, that's huge. But I don't think City drop a single point until the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't think they do either. I think they win all their games.
Some wise words.
Big stiffy of the week.
Nicholas Jackson.
I was gonna say Nicholas Jackson. I don't want to say United defence because I could.
Yeah. I easily
every week he says
or
that.
Ten Hag. I could do it all. No, I'll go Nicholas Jackson. Let's take the attention away. I could go with VAR.
I was gonna go with the linesman.
You could go with that. Yeah.
In the Coventry United game,
That
VAR. I mean, Yeah.
That looked onside. I'll need to look at it again, but everything I've seen looks onside.
The actual still image looks offside, but when they draw the lines, you realise it's onside.
Yeah, it's really, really marginal. And in that sense, for me, I'm a fan of if it's level or if it's so close where you have to zoom into like 1 pixel, it's onside.
Yeah, I agree.
But game is game, unfortunately. Cry Coventry, you Midland scum.
Oh.
And also Nicholas Jackson cry.
Anyone else you want to insult today?
You're from Liverpool.
Oh. Cry?
It's back to benefits for you.
No. What a support for Margaret Thatcher for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you are from Liverpool and you like the podcast, unsubscribe. We don't want you here.
Oh.
No, I was kidding. Because more Everton will accept you. You know, Rooney. We signed Rooney from Everton.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
not all Scouts is not bad.
Jordan Pickford.
Brother. Actually, that's it. Rooney's the only good Scouser I can think of, unfortunately.
Anthony Gordon. There you go. Yeah.
Rat.
Big AG10.
He is very good, but he's a rat.
Yeah, he's right.
Dirty rat.
Dirty.
But
that's it.
Yes, that concludes this episode. Everyone, like, subscribe, comment, follow. If you enjoyed the hate watch, everyone laugh at a team in the comments.
Okay.
And yeah, keep up with us on socials because we post so much. And we'll catch you in the next one in a bit.